Yeah, when I think of a perspective of like, so you're a new plumber and you decide to break off on your own. I could see for them, they're still going to be taking their own calls and all of that. It's kind of a mix. It depends on how savvy they are. Can they do some of the marketing on their own? If so, then their next person is probably going to be another service expert to help them run calls because they'll continue to take I mean, so many of them still do their numbers, they'll do their QuickBooks, or they have their wife or mom or someone help out from that standpoint. For us, when we started, we actually had a brand person. I mean, no surprise, I'm a brand person. And we were able to take our old marketing manager with us because they displaced her. And so, guess what? We're like, we'll take you. And so she was able to really help us get the brand stuff going because she's a designer. And so that really worked. And then, of course, our second was a virtual assistant. And while I could do some stuff, like she's a designer, I'm not a designer. And, I can I can art direct, but I can't design. And so for me, that was super critical for everything we needed to get accomplished and done. So I think it just depends on the company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the
Yeah, it
skill
definitely
set.
depends.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, because like if you're good at marketing, you might not need to hire marketing.
Right.
And like if you're really great at customer service, you might not need to hire someone to answer the phones. But if like, if you hate talking on the phone and you just love fixing water heaters and furnaces, then maybe you hire someone to answer the phones. So it definitely depends, I'd say.
I hired a tax strategist. That was my first
That's
one.
good.
I was like, okay, well, how does the math work here, right? And then like I am a marketing person, so I can do my own marketing and write business plans and do all that fun stuff. So that's great, but it still takes time. And so thinking about the next person is, like it's obviously, so I have a CPA in place and now I need a bookkeeper in place. And then and I think of the revenue side first, right? Like who's going to help me ensure that I'm profitable? And then and even with my marketing, it's like, I know how to do this for free and pretty, down and gritty. So that's not needed just yet, but there's a next level. Like I need a VA, I need someone to manage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when I think of the trades business, I think hire people. A lot of people will say your revenue people first, who's generating the revenue, who's protecting the house. And I kind of just moved along with that mentality because I was like, that makes sense. Like, I don't want to do all of the things that I am good at because maybe I'm not that great at it.